It's alive!
Button silence.
Oh, God.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of You Haven't Seen That Podcast, or YHST for short. I'm Isaac.
I'm Elva.
And this is a show where we cover movies on that growing list of films that has people asking us the question, You haven't seen that? Whose voice was that? Who was that? Hey, it's Carlos who's joining us back again. He joined us a couple of weeks ago to cover Shelby Oaks on our Halloween episode. That was the end of our third season, by the way.
Oh.
Second season, sorry. Welcome to the first episode of our third season.
Nice. Well, thanks for having me back on.
We'll see. We'll see how you do on this episode.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the more calmed down, less energetic episode where we're just chilling, having a few drinks, having a few coffees, and just talking more horror stuff, technically, like the OG horror thing. Carlos is joining us to talk about Frankenstein. Cue the lightning bolts and the But real quick, before we get to it, if you are new to the show, or if you haven't done so already, make sure to follow us on social media on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube at
YHST Pod.
And if you want to support us because you love us and whatever's, you can do that on Venmo at
YHST Pod.
YHST Pod in all the places because it feels so nice that I got to mention it twice, whatever. So we're talking Frankenstein, and usually when we have guests, Carlos, we typically don't jump into news because it's kind of rude. But there is like a few things that I felt were kind of newsworthy, if you don't mind.
No, by all means.
Well, thanks for
Captain.
your permission.
Motherfucker.
I'm gonna quickly keep people informed on what's going on and movies and television and entertainment and Hollywood and all these other things with a quick little segment that I call YHST News, if you don't mind.
Inform us.
All right. Johnny Depp has been cast as Scrooge. Kind of exciting. I like me some Johnny Depp, sort of. Scrubs revival is in production. I love me some Scrubs. I'm happy it's being revived. Mike Flanagan just wrapped Carrie. We needed a new Carrie because the one with Chloe Grace Moretz didn't really do so well. And last but not least, Brendan Fraser and Rachel Weisz are back in The Mummy.
I was so excited to hear that news
I
earlier.
think you should have started off with that one.
No, you got to end it strong.
You got to build up to it.
And there you go. I informed you.
Okay, can I comment that, Alva? I was expecting you to do that when I was here a couple weeks ago.
Did she not?
No.
Did I not do it?
You did not
Whoa,
do
Your
it.
man.
18-year-old baby.
Okay, to be fair.
You guys stop it. Stop fighting. Stop.
No, Dad, she started it.
He started it.
Fucking assholes. Swear to God. Yeah, I saw that the Johnny Depp was being that he was cast as Scrooge. I don't know who's going to be directing the whole thing, whatever. I can't remember what the last thing Johnny Depp was in. I know he was going through his whole problems with what's her fucking face that pooped on the bed.
Or, her dog stepped on a bee. I wish there was like a video segment so you could see my expression.
Hold on. Let me do it.
And then my dog stepped on a bee. You're welcome.
Oh, it's being directed by Ty West.
Who's Ty West?
Ty
You know
West, who did the X trilogy.
I don't. You're saying different words to me.
Johnny Depp is always good when he's like in makeup and stuff like that. And Scrooge is one of those things that you allow that opportunity to do it.
Oh, and Pearl. You should have said Pearl.
What?
Yeah, well, that's part of the trilogy.
Yeah.
Oh,
But-
X.
But you said X, and I'm just like,
Oh, did
swear
I
to-
say X or X?
I swear to God, I thought triple X.
saying.
Like the Vin Diesel thing.
Okay, well, you can't
That's what I
blame.
went for too. I was like,
Okay.
are we talking about Fast and Furious? Is there someone that I don't
Okay,
know?
you guys can't blame your bad hearing on me.
No,
all right?
no, this is, I've said it in many episodes, by the way, all 2 seasons worth of it, that like, we're not certified movie people. We just happen to have microphones. We're bored and we're trying to keep our marriage together.
Look, I don't even know how to say names.
No, I know. Oh, except it's a fucking hockey player's name. She's like, yeah, Chukovic. And I'm like, dude, you can pronounce that, but you can't pronounce William Friedkin?
You said Friedkin.
Yeah.
No, I'm good.
That's not an answer.
See what that is? That's marital gaslighting, Carlos.
Well,
But speaking of marriage, what?
no, I was gonna say like, well, I'll just be the therapist sitting here, and you guys air out everything.
He already has
You have a
notebook
notepad,
ready.
yeah.
I got my notepad right here. So
But speaking of marriage, Brendan Fraser and Rachel Weisz, like Brendan Fraser has had a comeback, especially after The Whale, which is a beautiful, beautiful fucking movie. And people have welcomed him with open arms. And Rachel Weisz is just the mummy mommy. Like talked about, like I've seen so many posts where the mummy had a lot of people questioning their sexuality early on. That movie's fucking perfect. They are perfect together. I hear, and I don't know if it's true, that they're basically going to kind of like nix all the events that happened in part 3.
yeah, I'm not surprised because it's kind of like the black sheep out of the Mummy movies.
Still hadn't seen part 3.
What?
Jet Li, with
Haven't?
Jet Li, right?
Yeah, that was the one with Jet Li as the Mummy. You haven't seen that,
Sir,
No, sir, I have not
who'd
seen
I
that.
marry?
God, this is why I don't drink on the show. It's very sudsy.
This isn't the hype.
You married me, the guy that came up with the show called You Haven't Seen That, goddammit.
Still hasn't seen that movie. How dare you?
I didn't see a lot of information about like Mike Flanagan doing Carrie. I know it was like whispers of it, so I don't really know a lot about it. I don't know who's cast in it. But again, like Mike Flanagan doing anything horror, I'm in.
and he's the Stephen King guy at this point. Like almost
he
everything
is.
he's done.
Dr. Sleep.
Doctor Sleep is Stephen King. What's Life of Chuck was also, I think,
that's
a
right.
Stephen King
Yeah.
story. And well, obviously Carrie with the new series. I know he's done a couple other things, but I
know, I'm
don't know
blanking
the
out,
top
too.
of my head.
Yeah, he is the guy to do it.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you had more. You were looking at me. I thought you had to.
Oh no.
I thought you were gonna fact check this.
That's what it looked like, right?
Yeah.
Poised and ready to.
I was ready with the Johnny Depp stuff.
Oh yeah, hit us with that.
yeah,
hit us with
yeah.
that.
Comes out November 13th, 2026. Andrea Rice.
Oh God.
I almost spit. Oh my god. Dear God.
Long last name.
People who are listening to this have to fact check her fact checking us. This is terrible.
Do you need a moment, Alva?
My God.
No, apparently I could say hockey players' last names, but I can't say this. It's
ma-
freaking ridiculous.
The amount of I regret doing the
Wait,
news now.
wait.
Oh fuck you guys.
Okay, now
I
let's
have
gonna
one
talk this episode.
clean. Start over. You know what?
We're off to a great start, guys.
Welcome to you. We haven't seen that before.
What'd you call it?
Shut up.
Wait.
Shut up. We're starting over again. I'm not doing that to us.
No.
What else? Scrubs. Did anybody watch Scrubs when they were like they actually became doctors
I'll be honest. No, I've not seen Scrubs.
at all? Ever?
I've only seen clips here and there on YouTube, but that's it.
It's a fucking dude. It is a beautiful show that is both equally funny and dramatic. Like I'll cry and I'll laugh in the same episode.
I'll be honest as well. Scrubs isn't my thing.
Oh, but did you give it a try?
Oh no, I watched it, but it wasn't one of those shows where I was just like, I will rewatch. I watched it. Great show. It's just not.
But she'll
something I would've-
watch Gilmore Girls like 5 times in the same year.
I didn't
and
say
go
it was
back to excuse me, and then watch Sex and the City a couple more times.
But I didn't say it was a bad show. I just said it was a good show. It's just something I wouldn't rewatch. But I watched it.
You can't see it, but making a face.
No, but hey, she gave it a fair shot.
I did. I
And
tried.
and I don't
At
mess-
least I seen all the mummies,
Fucking placate to them.
sir.
Oh, so what? Nobody likes the third one. I've heard people be like skip the third one.
Yeah, but nobody liked the Tom Cruise one, and we all watched it.
we did.
Oh, we're
go
not
see
talking about that one. Yeah, dear God, what a movie.
Well, on a side note, there's also another Mummy movie coming out that's from Blumhouse, directed by Lee Cronin, who did Evil Dead Rise.
I want a cronut now because you said Cronin.
Dear God, I swear to God. This is a terrible episode. This is how the third season started. It's horrible. All right, fuck it. Let's jump into it. Let's talk about Frankenstein before we like shit the bed more. Speaking of Johnny Depp. This is Guillermo del Toro's 12th feature film starring Jacob Elordi, Oscar Isaac, Christoph Waltz, which I didn't know he was going to be in this, and Mia Goth, the very beautiful, stunning new Scream Queen, maybe? Mia Goth?
I would say, X and Pearl and Maxine has proven that.
When this was first announced, we talked about when we saw the trailer and we were excited that Guillermo del Toro was doing this, and our excitement was deflated quickly when we learned that it was only going to be streaming on Netflix. And, thankfully, the big studios heard everyone being the internet and all their disgruntledness, and they then started to put this film into theaters, but at like ultra limited release, to the point that when we recorded with you, Carlos, it was that day you go, hey, well, I'm gonna go see Frankenstein tomorrow. I'm like, dude, you're driving to LA to those one of two theaters. You go, no. It's at like some local spots. There's more showings. I'm like, we know nothing. We're supposed to be the movie people. We know fucking nothing. And then that night, me and Alva got tickets to go see it on Halloween afternoon at the Milagro Theater in the Norwalk Plaza, which is a Hispanic-owned theater. It's a beautiful theater. So if you're in the Norwalk area or live close by, visit that theater. Support your local theaters.
Latino-owned theater.
It's beautiful. It's a gorgeous theater. Point being is I'm so happy that it had more screenings, because after seeing this in the theater, I can't imagine enjoying it at home unless you have a big, cinematic setup and sound system and things like that. But nothing is going to equate to actually seeing it on the silver screen.
Oh, definitely. I mean, I saw it at the Cinépolis in Pico Rivera, and it was standard screening, standard format. And I think for you guys, did you watch it in standard as well?
Yeah, I only had it standard.
So, no, it wasn't IMAX or Dolby, but even just plain standard format, dude, I'm so glad I went to go see this in theaters. I did not want to miss watching this. This movie deserves to be seen in theaters.
That's why I was so mad that when I first started looking it up, it was only at certain theaters. Later to find out, Netflix didn't really market it as go everywhere. It's going to be here, maybe check your city nearby for regular viewing, not the 35 millimeter film. I'm like, I wish I would have known sooner. I would have seen it sooner.
The last Del Toro movie was Pinocchio.
Which was also dropped straight to Netflix.
And I can see that one because it was during the pandemic. Yeah. So it's like, hey, here's something to watch. It's Del Toro's vision on a pre-established. Oh boy, here we go. On a thing that existed already. And so there was something poetic about knowing that he was gonna do this one. There wasn't even a glint of a thought that I was going to be disappointed watching this. And sure enough, within the first 5 minutes, I'm like, the first thing I thought of was I couldn't imagine have seen this on any other format, meaning at home or on a phone, which most people are going to see because attendance is low. A theater attendance is so low. But, as the movie progresses, the word that kept floating through my head is beautiful. This is a beautiful movie, and I've heard other people talking about it, and they're using the same thing. In fact, when we took our selfie and posted it that we had seen it at the theater, what did I put? This is a beautiful movie. Of course, we'll dig deeper into it, but what a gorgeous fucking movie.
Yeah, I didn't need to cry 3 times in this movie either. I don't know why I cried. No, I do know why I cried. Yes, I do know why I cried. But I didn't need to cry, but I did. But I was also happy to know that I wasn't the only one with tears in their eyes. But we all know that Guillermo del Toro plays well. His thing is always grief in every movie. It's always the sadness and everything, and how the hope and the pain that he always plays with in all his movies. So when this one came out, I'm like, oh, he read the book multiple times and he knew exactly how to use all of that. It hits somewhere in here in the heart. Yes, I do have one.
Yeah, surprise.
Hey.
Well, this has been a passion project of his for a number of years. He's been wanting to do his own Frankenstein, but no studio wanted to finance it, which, the unfortunate thing is with these classic movie monsters, there's not exactly a lot of box office draw. The last couple Dracula related movies did not do well. Even The Wolfman that came out earlier this year wasn't exactly a huge hit. So, the fact that he went to Netflix, it's going to go straight to streaming, but they gave him the money, and it really shows in its production value.
Because Del Toro is one of those few guys that's now left where when they attack a movie, whether it's an existing property or something that they're doing themselves, they're focusing on all of the aspects, right? I was going to list down the things, but literally all aspects that make up a movie. Mainly story, execution of story, and the sort of style of the visuals, which Guillermo del Toro obviously has his style. Did you ever see the museum exhibit?
I really want to see that. I never went to it.
Man, so fucking cool, man. Mm-hmm. Some of his other films, it's it's very Del Toro. Like if you just had a still frame, you go, oh, I know exactly who made that. And there, you know, I may get shit on for this, but the style of this film felt like more tempered down compared to maybe some of other Del Toro's films, where it wasn't distracting from the fact that it's a Frankenstein movie. And not only that, you know, how do you approach a story that's been told over and over and over again in different iterations and in action form and classic style with Robert De Niro, or, you know, the Boris Karloff thing? Like, how do you approach this movie where it feels fresh? And he managed to do it in a way where it felt like I was kind of like I was watching it for the first, like I was experiencing the Frankenstein story, Mary Shelley's Frankenstein story, for the first time. He understood the story, he understood the message, and made sure every single aspect portrayed that, you know, said message. It's fucking beautiful.
I think also him having to sit down, because I've seen interviews where they've all sitting down together and talked about the pain of being a parent, the happiness of being a parent, the loss of like losing part of you, you know, but regaining, like all within that with the cast. So everyone kind of like is on the same page, and kind of he wants everyone to know like, this is what I'm looking for. And was it Andrew Garfield was supposed to be?
Right.
Oh yeah.
Was it Victor Frankenstein?
No, he was supposed to be the creature.
The creature. Okay. And he saw this as like a kind of like a blessing. Like he never sees things like that. Like if something's meant to happen, it's meant to happen. But if someone falls from that role or whatever, it's like there's something going to be put in better in his way.
I felt like he's very like spiritual in that way, where he knows that the universe is going to give him exactly what it needs.
That's what he like. The interviews that I saw of Frankenstein were all in Spanish, so it was like put in such a better way that I can translate, because there's like like when you do an interview in Spanish, especially with him, it's like he's basically talking to you in like this very romantic way, but when you try to take those words and regurgitate them again, it loses a little bit of translation. And I'm not sure if Carlos is also like.
I did watch some of the interviews with him and the cast, and yeah, I have not seen the ones where they're like in Spanish, but like clearly, like he does, like the thing I love about Del Toro with his movies is it really makes you feel for like the creatures. Like that's been his signature thing. It's the creatures. So kind of like how, and I was gonna point out this to what you were saying just a moment ago, that it felt like watching the Frankenstein story for the first time. And like I really felt for the creature.
Oh yeah.
And it's just so beautifully put that, you know, again, and even like in the English speaking interviews, like the way he talks about the creature and the themes, like we could talk about all the themes about grief, parenthood, motherhood, fatherhood,
rejection,
pain, and then also like pettiness, because. Well, just to delve a little bit into the character of Victor Frankenstein, like they do establish that he's like when we see him, because we kind of see the story spans several years. And when you see him in present day in the story, he's pretty much like a jerk. He's like an asshole.
Yeah.
But you see where that comes from. And then like for him, the whole motive for him is just like trying to prove a point. And that just comes from his own personal grief. So again, like we can go over, like there's so many themes to this. Like there's like a lot of similarities to the Prometheus story if you know your Greek history with Greek mythology.
So correct. There were so many themes to explore, and one of the things that Alva and I had pointed out, other than, you know, it's not a 100% adaptation of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. So I think I kind of give an arbitrary number of like roughly about 75-80% adapted. You know, what do you choose to show, and what do you choose to basically edit out of, like, you know, darn near perfect book? Because obviously it's a film, so you have to get it done in 2.5 hours, which is a lot of time. But still, they, you know, to choose some of the themes I can only imagine a very difficult discussion for Del Toro. What he did focus on was so beautifully delivered.
Well, yeah, because like I think it was heavily on the rejection of it. It was mother and son, father and son, creator and creature, even Elizabeth plays a big role of rejecting Victor, and then also with the brother and anybody else and any of the project that Victor is trying to do. It's basically him always getting the shittier end of the stick of these things, and having all that empowers him to, instead of proving people wrong in a correct way, he goes in the wrong way of doing things where ego takes place.
Oh yeah, especially his interactions with Frankenstein and the creature interactions. You know, at first it's, I think you guys have said it, it's like it's a parent to child, where it's the journey that you really want, and then once you get there, you go, oh shit, this is the reality of it, and now you're kind of disappointed in it, and the resentment shows, and you're not giving that, you know, quote unquote child exactly what it needs. You're trying to force what you want it to do, and yeah, my God, when you really like unpack it in that lens, it's like fucking heartbreaking and deep.
And then also like the hope, which was Elizabeth in a way, where she was the only one with the creature. And then the creature later on, you know, seeing the world for what it is, but having to only have one way of looking at the world, and that's through Victor's eyes in the beginning before Elizabeth even comes around.
And so, you know, everyone knows the story of Frankenstein. Elizabeth is the love interest of Dr. Frankenstein. And I so loved Mia Goth is, first off, just stunning. She's always stunning. I love her in everything that she's in. And she's captivating, you know? So you put her in these like really extravagant dresses and costumes. It's like she can only be viewed on the big screen. But her character's curiosity about life and how it shows, and her interest and intrigue with Victor it's so delicate, you know, because she has to remember her place in that sort of, was it Victorian world?
They never say the exact year, but I feel like it's kind of like Victorian era.
Yeah. So,
Europe.
So a lot of that thing of like women don't really have a place, and, you know, everything's, they have to be beholden to men, and their choices in husbands are very transactional.
Yeah, they're marrying for the estate, for the money, basically. Pride and Prejudice.
There you go. But then her realization in Victor's character, like his actual being, and seeing her want to seek purity in life and finding that in the creature. Just that dynamic, how short-lived it was with the creature, and how beautifully it played out on screen.
But
I'm all burpy over here.
But you know, how you're saying like what Mia Goth brings out of people. So she definitely represents like the nurturing side of, again, like the themes being of, you know, what makes you human, like, you know, what brings out your humanity. And I really like the chemistry, the interactions between Elizabeth and Victor, where he kind of wasn't being like that face that he puts on in front of other people. She kind of brought that out of him. And then her displaying that to the creature in their scenes together. She definitely was, well, not the only character, I'll say, that showed that same tenderness, but like she definitely represents like nurture, you know, rather than like expectations and disappointments, you know. Like with her, it's like the mother's love. Like she represents a mother's love, basically.
So as far as everyone's part to play in this whole story, then if Victor is the father and Elizabeth is the mother, then what the hell is Christoph Waltz?
Just the scheming uncle. The scheming uncle.
The money, the estate.
The scheming syphilitic uncle?
Yeah. I think Elizabeth represents the lack of motherly love in this whole movie, because she's, without giving much, therefore not a lot. Same thing in the beginning with Victor's mom.
Yeah, I get that.
I also thought that the choice of casting for Victor's mom, because I thought that was Mia Goth, was, I mean, she looked like her. And so it's not really, they never say it. None of the characters ever say it, whether it be, you know, Victor or his brother. No one ever says that Elizabeth, Mia Goth, looks like their mother, but like she's one-to-one minus the eyebrows. No, I mean, goddamn, everything, you know, I'm generalizing it because I don't know like what specifically to say at this point, because I'm just so blown away by this movie, that it just, everything was so thoughtful in this thing. You know, it's I mean, sure, movies are an art, you know, you craft it to elicit a certain response. But, you know, we were talking about it off mic that there haven't been a lot of movies coming out. And the ones that are coming out are just sort of flat, you know, just to sort of kind of entertain people. But this is more than entertaining. This is just emotional.
She's also Victor's mom in the beginning.
Well, take it back then.
She played a dual role then.
Mm-hmm.
Well, God damn it. Never mind. It was the eyebrows that threw me off.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes total sense, though, why they'd have her play Victor's mom.
Because I was just doing a little research as you were talking and was like, wait, who is Victor's mom? But when you look at her photos, there's the one where Victor's standing outside with the mom as a child. And I'm just like, is that her? And bada bing, bada boom.
Oh, well, shit. Then. Well, there you have it. There it is.
The more you know.
I'm not adding that goddamn sound in there. Fuck you guys.
It's okay.
I mean, I did have a little critique about the movie, and maybe you guys can correct me with my just simpleton mind. So my only critique, I love that it was the 2 hours and 30 minutes. I loved that they delivered this movie in chapters. You know, you get the point of the view of Victor, you get the point of view of the creature. The only the only thing where I go, okay, was at a certain point, Victor and the creature are essentially fighting. For how long, they never say, and that's the part of the movie that's actually rushed.
Okay, I'm so glad you brought that up because I had that same exact critique, but continue though.
So, you know, the essential buildup is the background of Victor from childhood to proposing the idea to bring the dead back to life, to basically the college, to actually doing it and getting it funded, which is so fun. I love it's like watching Iron Man build his first suit.
Oh, totally.
You know, except just this is a man suit.
Yeah, and
This is the man suit.
I was gonna say, like that. Oh, God.
So mad that I don't have any more beer.
Damn.
Continue.
No, that yeah, one of the things I really loved about this is you get like a montage of him putting literally the creature together. But what I like this aspect, like this version, is it's not so much as like, okay, I'm taking a whole leg from one cadaver to put onto the
Oh,
it
gets creature. Like anatomically
exactly
minute.
It's like, oh no, I'm taking this piece of the leg, a whole femur, like a whole bone, and it's like putting all literally the best aspects of all these cadavers together.
Well, not only that, I mean, it really illustrates the genius that Victor is, and sort of the mad scientist that he is. So, like, again, that's both in the writing and in Oscar Isaac's performance. Like, Oscar Isaac can be a zaddy in any role. But I'm like, he's just a fucking madman in this one.
Oh, yeah.
And charming to boot. But the scenes where he's building it, it's like, it's so fascinating. Like, I wanted so much more of that. And him, figuring out the secret of life or whatever. But what I was going to say was, you know, they build up to all of that up until when he creates the creature. And there's no spoilers or anything like that. And then you get the creature's point of view and his story after being created. And then there is this pinnacle point when Victor and the creature then become at odds. And then you get to the point where the movie starts. And I'm kind of like, wait. There was a lot that happened in between that. You took all this time, like a good 2 hours to tell his story. And there's this big crucial in between where you guys want to literally kill each other and want to no avail. And this may be a little spoilery, so apologies. And everyone already knows. Go watch the movie, come back, join the conversation. But because they had the discussion and they heard each other's sides, then they were buddy-buddy.
Okay, so that was my other critique too. So I felt like the final act did feel rushed. Like I felt like there was a whole section of the movie that was probably filmed. I'm not sure if it actually was, that that's just the way it was written. And then it just kind of glossed over that. I'm like, so that moment where they become, you know, the tender moment that they have, I felt like it was a bit undeserving. Like don't get me wrong, like I did still feel the emotion, like, you know, like where they finally understand each other. But it's like I felt like there could have been just a bit more development leading up to that, and then it would have been more warranted, and the punch, that emotional punch, would have been a lot more effective.
Agreed. No, I mean, and it's very cheaty of me to say like, oh, I would have loved to see this like in a series, you know. but I think I would have loved to see 30 more minutes.
I wouldn't have minded if they just added like.
When's the
just
last
a
time
bit
we had
more.
a solid 3-hour movie that wasn't a Scorsese film?
Or a Lord of the Rings movie?
Still haven't seen that.
You haven't seen that? Damn.
No, but it just felt a little rushed at the end, but not to the point where I'm like, fucking lame. It's just that I wanted more. You had 2.5 hours of so much good stuff, and then like Guillermo looked at the clock and went, "All right, we got to cut it for time."
Yeah, like it didn't like ruin like the whole movie
No.
as overall. It's like no, I like they still delivered like the finale. It's just like just a bit. They could have like added a bit more, and I would have been fine with that.
Yeah, I mean, maybe I'm being a bit much by saying like 30 minutes, but I mean, it could have been all of like a 10, 15 minute. It didn't need to be this extensive thing, but just a touch more.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel that?
No.
No.
No, how did you feel about what we just said? Like, what?
What are your thoughts? Let's reflect on
Yeah.
this.
Okay. Well, from my point of view, I felt like it was fine because I have read the book a very long time ago. I've also felt with the book being 280 pages long and reading that over and taking that into being a movie, I think it was a perfect adaptation to especially the movie length and stuff. But what I want to know is how much did Netflix want taken out?
Yeah, I could totally see Netflix having their hand in that.
Yeah. I
'Cause-
mean, even though, sorry.
Oh, no,
continue.
go ahead.
No, that even though this is going straight to streaming, it's not like a movie theater, like a traditional studio where it's like, okay, we have to keep this runtime a certain length so we can have more show times. I mean, on streaming, it's pretty much like, no, watch it as many times and however long.
Because in the world today where there's the quickly decreasing theater attendance, I can see studios not wanting to put so much money into this where maybe people aren't going to see it, even though it's Guillermo del Toro. Like, he has a following. You know what I'm saying? It does blow my mind. I don't know if it was more of a contractual thing, not to get too like ooky about the business side of it, but I don't know if it was like maybe a contractual thing because he partnered up with them to do Pinocchio. Maybe they had a little bit part to play in it. I don't exactly know. Or maybe they were the only ones to actually gamble on Del Toro's vision. Or maybe they were the only ones to let him play more than a studio would allow him to play. That being said, I just I do feel just on that end part, he just was a little bit restrained.
Yeah, I felt like there's just could have been like tweaked a bit more, but other than that, like I said, it didn't like, oh no, it was a disappointing and so it ruined the whole movie for me.
Yeah.
It wasn't anything like that.
Because of what we actually got was beautiful. Oscar Isaac was amazing. As I said before, Jacob Elordi, I don't think we gave him enough credit. I know Andrew Garfield was supposed to play him. And I say it a million times every time we cover movies and we find out who else was supposed to play a character. But I mean, something about Elordi, like I think Jacob Elordi has more of a sort of a loss in his eyes, than maybe Andrew Garfield does. Maybe Andrew Garfield would have played a little bit more emotional or dramatic.
I think so too.
Yeah.
And also his height works in his favor.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't realize like how tall Jacob Elordi is, and I have not seen him in anything. I know he was in Euphoria. I don't know if he's still in the show or not,
Yeah.
but he's in Euphoria. But I never really watched the show, so I'm like, no, I'm gonna give him a fair shot. Like, let's see how he does as a creature. And
Saltburn. You see Saltburn?
No.
That's a trippy one. Yeah, that's an interesting. You got to check that one out. But no, his he obviously has makeup to be the creature, but it's not so heavy that he can't emote, and the design of it looks so elegant. It's one of those things where when you see how Del Toro wrote this character, wrote Frankenstein building the creature, it makes sense that the design looks like this, that it's elegant, that it's taken care of, as opposed to bolts and staples and crazy sutures and one arm's bigger than the other. Like, oh yeah, if you have a madman like this who there's a science and there's an artist and they both merge into one and come into the form of a creature like this, it makes sense that it looks like what we got in this movie.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
So, well, I wanted to actually ask you guys a question then. Out of all of Del Toro's movies, what's your favorite? And if you can kind of remember the top of your heads, what's your favorite creature design of his?
Okay, so I'm looking at a list here. Of the ones I've seen, which I'm looking at this and there's a good handful of them I haven't. Did he do Blade 2?
He did. Yeah.
Oh, hell's bells. Boy, Nightmare Alley was also good. This is tough, man.
Well, while you guys think it over, I'll tell you guys, for me, my favorite Del Toro film is Pan's Labyrinth. But my favorite creature design was from Hellboy 2, The Angel of Death.
Damn it. This is tough.
I think mine's either between Crimson Peak and did he do the Book of Life?
No,
No.
I think he
okay.
like produced it.
Never
but,
mind.
yeah.
So Crimson Peak is my favorite, but creature design is the Angel of Death and Frankenstein.
Oh, that's right, because he does see a vision of
Yeah,
that Angel of
and
Death.
he did that off of base like how a saint would in like Mexican culture, like how we would portray a saint. So that was like the closest thing to like incorporating the Latin roots in there and everything like that he would actually do. Because if you kind of go back to his creatures, you can kind of see a little bit of everything.
So I'm thinking about it, and like I would reflexively have said exactly what you said. We seem to be one-on-one with these things, but so I will definitely say, as far as like story, Pan's Labyrinth, the darkness of the story. It's the fact that it's told through the eyes of a little girl during those really, really dark times and the shit that she goes through. And I didn't expect it because it also had this very fantastical element to it. And it's depressing. It made me cry.
Oh, yeah. It's definitely one of the more like darker, like not like literally in terms of like the themes. Well, I think that's like his darkest film.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of seeing all these horrible things through the eyes of a child.
Yeah.
And I think that movie best displays like his dark fantasy design.
Which so it's hard to pick the creatures because every other creature has Doug Jones in the suit.
Yeah, that's always his go-to person, which at least it's good that for Frankenstein he went with someone else.
Only because Doug Jones is busy. But
Yeah.
that being said, Pacific Rim, just for the Jaeger designs.
Nice.
I mean, I felt like I was watching a Saturday morning cartoon. It just felt awesome.
Can I add another one to mine?
Yeah.
The Shape of Water.
It's a beautiful
Ooh.
movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think those two.
That was the last Del Toro movie I saw in theaters.
Ours was Nightmare Alley.
I didn't see that one.
That one made me want to smoke. Seriously. But no, I remember Sally Hawkins in The Shape of Water. That was the first time. I know technically not the first time I've seen her, but just being blown away how stunning this woman was.
Oh, yeah. And just the creature design in that with the fish person. I don't remember if that's exactly what they called him in the movie.
The
but
amphibian.
The amphibian creature. The gill man, basically. It's basically the gill man.
The second time Doug Jones has played that. But any other last things about for the Frankenstein movie
No.
before we move on?
No, just that, again, great design, great costumes, great makeup, or great practical effects. I mean, this is what I love about Del Toro. Is
The attention
just-
to detail with
Yeah.
even the set designs. Dear God, I get like for quickly. The set designs were huge. Like the scale of these things, even if some of them, I felt like everything was practical. Maybe there might have been some models in there. I remember, when the characters approached basically Frankenstein's like tower, and
That tower was.
and it pans up, and I go, "Holy shit!" I think it was even like, "Whoa!" It just looked scary, impressive. It was
I
awesome.
loved it. And the Medusa on the.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Thing,
That was
yeah.
that was a great piece right there.
Anything else?
No. Drinks, yum, soda. Okay, bye.
Okay. Before we close out with a couple of other things, of course, every other episode, Alva and I typically go back and forth on guessing the Rotten Tomato critic and audience score from 0 to 100, 59 and below being rotten, and 16 above being fresh. We're going to throw it on to Carlos to guess the critic and audience score and then give his own personal rating about Frankenstein. I'm going to ask you, what's your personal rating of this movie?
My personal Rotten Tomato score, you know what? Like from, again, like even just discussing all the stuff that we just did right now, like I really enjoyed, I really loved this movie. So I'm going to give it a pretty good score of 86.
Nice. And what do you think critics rated it?
So hopefully I have a better guess this time around than I did last time.
Yeah, you were way the fuck off.
Oh, yeah. So I feel like critics definitely loved this. So I'm going to try to say 80% even.
Okay. And then what do you think audience liked it at?
Maybe 83.
Okay.
Carlos, I'm going to say you're pretty close on the critic.
Okay.
85% for critics.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I got that.
And the audiences loved it at 95%.
Whoa.
Yeah, man.
Holy smokes.
Yeah. Again, there's like nothing too outwardly bad to say about this movie. Obviously, when I look at a rating that's in the 85, 95 range, that means like, of course, there's some room for growth.
Yeah.
You know, but I'm not going to put that fully on Del Toro. Thank you so much, Carlos, for guessing the Rotten Tomato score on all that fun jazz stuff. And before Alva throws some of our trivia stuff, where it's just the game between me and you, we want to give what our complete score was for the last season between Alva and I.
For Isaac, he is at 10 points.
All right, cool.
And I am right behind him at 9.
So I win by 1.
By 1.
That's because I got 5 points on that last one. In your face. I love you so much.
So we got to hear your acceptance speech.
I just want to thank, the little people, Peter Dinklage.
I was like, when do we get a teapot?
Nick Nolte's in the room.
Can you breathe? Are you okay?
I broke
Do
Carlos.
you need an inhaler?
I thought Nick Nolte was sitting in the chair.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, man.
I'm sorry that I was not expecting that.
Neither was I. It just comes out. So I won by 1 point. I know we made some adjustments on the whole game, but to make it a little bit more fair. But I think we're gonna continue with the way that we've been doing it. But for now, me and Carlos are going to go back and forth. You know what? With the guests, I realize I like doing it where we're not just going back and forth. It's your round, my round. We'll start with you and give you the first guess. And if you can't guess it, then I get to kind of come in for the steal. It kind of seems fun.
Yeah, I'm down for it. Let's give it
Good,
a go.
because you got no choice. All right, Alva, hit me.
Hold on, I need to post it. Okay.
Technical difficulties.
Paper.
We will return after this commercial break.
1-800. Oh, wait.
Oh, no, please, no. Edit point there.
Billy Mays here with some OxyClean.
From beyond the grave. Billy Mays here. Oh, it's so loud. I'm cutting that out. It's terrible.
Who's going first again?
Carlos, guess
Okay.
first. All right, Carlos, here we go.
For 5 points. Keanu Reeves.
Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Damn, you got that 5 points.
Are you serious?
Holy shit, man.
Oh, God. You know what? Because of the theme of classic monsters, that was why I kind of was inclined.
That was awesome. There you go. That's how you use context in this shit. Nicely fucking done, Carlos. Well, all right, then. Well, next movie, me.
All right. Okay. Next one. Let's see how.
I love your reaction, Alva.
He's like a little bit mid to top billing.
Uh-huh.
So I put him at the end. So
Yeah.
and I was like, there's no way this bitch is going to get it right now.
His bitch.
Did you seriously just call me bitch?
Yeah,
It's
bitch.
it's either that or girl. All right.
Oh, honey toast would have been more preferable, but you know.
Sugar plums. Hit me, Alva.
All right.
Do
Schuler Hensley. Did I even say that right?
you know the name, Carlos? You can swoop in for the steal.
Well, yeah, I have to clarify, Alva, is that being enunciated correctly?
I don't know.
I'd like to phone a friend.
Yeah, hello?
Oh, God, I don't know what I was yeah, I didn't think you were going to do that. I'm sorry.
I was waiting for the fun thing. Oh, God.
Hello? Carlos, I think you butt dialed me.
Oh, well, that was the phone was in my front pocket.
Did you need help with something?
Yeah, who is Thester Shoelace?
What? I got nothing.
Damn these last names. God damn it.
Well, you're the one that picked them.
Can you run it through Google, like for like phonetic spelling,
Hold
or it'll
on.
tell you? No, not now. Damn it.
I type fast.
No, forget it. Just move on.
David Wenham.
I got nothing. Carlos, you got anything?
No, I don't.
This is fucking horrible.
Okay, I know this name.
Hit us.
Kate Beckinsale.
Okay, Underworld.
No.
Oh. Okay, I think Carlos knows what it is. You want to swoop in for the steal?
No, no, I don't have any guess.
Can I even guess the first actor for 1 point? Hugh Jackman.
Yeah.
Van Helsing.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You got 1 point.
Yeah. Nice. 1 to 5. I'm losing so hard.
So hard right now. 5 points. Oliver Robbins.
Oliver Robbins.
I got no clue.
She can't read it.
Ed, this is the point in the story where Alva realized she messed up.
Like we're all fucking coughing and Fleming. Like that.
Dominique Dune.
I don't think I've heard of that name either. I can't even swoop in for the steal.
I realized I started two at the bottom.
No, I still got no guess.
All right. Joe Beth Williams.
Ooh.
I'm gonna take a crack at it.
Okay, I'll give it to you. Go ahead.
Frankenstein.
No.
Oh yeah, I'm just taking a whack at it.
Heather O'Rourke.
Heather Aurora.
Aurora. What's that? Timmy's stuck in a well? Aurora.
We love you, Alva. It's okay.
Well, so I'm on the fence.
We always knew Isaac was on the fence. 1 foot in, 1 foot out.
It's racist. Hold on, guys. I gotta turn off the stove. The kettle's going.
Your hot water is ready for your tea.
I'm lightheaded. Oh my god.
Oh Lord, you guys are killing me.
Can you believe they gave me the show?
Who funded this?
You've given us a lot of money.
You did. You didn't do your freaking homework on if I could say words.
Oh god, let's end this. Please end the misery.
Heather O'Rourke.
Nothing. We got nothing. Are you paying attention?
Who is it?
Craig T. Nelson.
Oh, bitch. Do you have it?
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Poltergeist.
Yeah.
Damn it.
I thought I was going to
You know
give
Craig
it
T.
away.
Nelson, right? Mr. Incredible?
Oh, okay, that's him.
I thought
Yeah.
I was going to give it away with the Heather O'Rourke. She plays the girl.
You know
Carol
what?
Ann.
But you know what? That's because I kept imagining that being an adult, older actress.
Oh, yeah.
At the
yeah.
time of the
That's
movie.
yeah.
So.
What point was that for me?
What? You got 2.
2 points? All right,
Yeah.
cool.
All right. Yeah, all right. That's cool. That's cool.
This is the last round, right?
All right. Daniel Mays for 5 points.
Is that Billy Mays' brother? I don't even know if I left in the Billy Mays thing, but whatever.
I'm having a lot of fun with this, guys. Just so you know, clearly.
When it all goes to shit.
James McAvoy.
James McAvoy. Oh, let's see. I'm gonna guess this is a Frankenstein with Daniel Radcliffe. It's Victor Frankenstein.
There you go. You got 4 points.
Hell yeah.
Look at that.
Really
you,
interesting movie.
You surpassed Carlos by 1 point.
Gotcha, bitch.
God damn it. It's rigged.
Oh, man. Thank you, Carlos, for playing. The last game that we played when we did this, you flexed a bit on us. And I think it was time that I kicked your ass. I know you're a guest, but when it comes to being competitive, shut up for a second. When it comes to being competitive, I'm going to kick your ass.
I just went easy on you. That's it.
Oh, yeah.
And also Alva's pronunciation of the names did not help.
Yeah. Sorry.
Should I not correct her and just let her show prep this way then for next time?
Yeah.
No, it's okay. This was a lot of fun.
I
guys.
don't
Thank
show
you.
prep for my names before. They just go for it.
You don't? Carlos, real quick pop quiz.
Okay.
I just a Frankenstein related thing. I'm just gonna run down real fast and just fire it off if you know it. No multiple choice, but here we go. You might get some of these, you might not. But this is also a way to kind of inform people because I specifically didn't mention any of these things as we were talking because I didn't want to give you too much clues. 5 questions. Question number 1. When was Mary Shelley's Frankenstein published? Give me a year.
1885.
Ooh, 18 was correct. 1818. You were off by 60-something years. I don't know the math.
Right century, though.
Question number 2. In Mel Brooks' Young Frankenstein, who plays Frankenstein and the creature, respectively?
David Prowse.
No.
Damn it.
Gene Wilder and Peter Boyle.
I knew that. Plus, I knew
I've
Gene
only
Wilder.
seen, to be fair, I've only seen Young Frankenstein once a long time ago.
I've never seen
We
it.
have to revisit that. That's a really good fucking movie.
I've never seen it, and I knew Gene Wilder that much.
All right. This is going to be a tough one for you, okay?
Okay.
I need you to ballpark it. I'll give you within 5. Question number 3. How many times has Frankenstein been featured in live action? Both film, short, and television.
Oh, wow. I want to say 30 times.
You were off by 400. It's 423 times.
Oh, wow. That's horrible. Okay, I will say...
As I was writing that one up, I'm like, that's a rude question. Like, there's no...
how inconsiderate, man. Come on.
Okay, question number 4. How many movies did Boris Karloff play Frankenstein's monster?
3.
That is 3. And for the 5th question, what year was the first Boris Karloff Frankenstein released?
1933.
Man, super close, 1931. Fucking buttons. Nope, wrong one.
He lost the button.
Lost his button.
No buttons.
Oh, shut up.
Sorry.
Shut up. I can't. There's no context for that. I can't leave that in. I can't leave it.
Get it together, Alva.
Yeah. If I hear it one more time, Isaac.
Thank you, Carlos, for playing. I appreciate you. You did pretty good.
Thanks.
All right. Any last words before we close the show out?
Definitely go check out Frankenstein. I don't know, by the time you guys are listening to this, it might not be in theaters anymore. Even if you have to watch it on a simple TV screen, give it a watch. Get a good surround sound system.
Well, from the time we're recording, we're going to put it out next week. So I think it might still be in theaters. Hopefully, it is still in theaters because I really want people to go see this on the big screen. There is a couple of coworkers of mine that are big Del Toro fans. We've been talking about this, and they're trying to make it a point to see it how it should be viewed. That's what everyone's been saying. That's the consensus. Alva, any last words?
Yeah, go see it. I don't know how you're going to go see it. Just go see it. And also, this may be my last show since I can't pronounce names.
So we'd like to thank Alva's time on the show.
You know what's so
This
funny?
is my acted interview.
What's so funny is I know that the next 3 episodes, Alva's not going to be on it. So it's going to look like I booted her off.
Damn, man.
I get a vacation for 3 weeks.
So let's go ahead and say farewell to Alva. Make sure to support her and her endeavors as she goes away on a 3-week vacation on Venmo at.
Why Trusty Pod?
And while you're at it, go ahead and visit us on social media at.
Why Trusty Pod?
On Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. I promise you this season I will be getting back to doing video reviews. I have a lot of them backlogged because I'm pretty sure, these movies can be streamed and things like that. So I will get around to them. Carlos, thank you for being on. Thank you for dealing with us and our fucking unprofessionalism.
Well, thank you for dealing with my shenanigans on this.
We've been really phlegmy. We've been a little buzzed. It's been a good show.
Please bring back your tea kettle.
We will have you back on. People have commented that they love you. So everyone in the comment section and DMs, shout out Carlos. We'll tag him. C Barasa on Instagram, right?
C Barasa90 on Instagram.
There you go. Booyah. Till next time, let people know what movies are on your growing list of films that has people asking them the question.
You haven't
seen that?
Later, folks.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
I can finally get to that tea kettle.
You guys are killing me.